Okay, so I'm doing this video as a quick reflection on my first COLF online training session, which I've had today, and also the assignment that went with it. So I'm doing this as a video just because I've typed a bit today and I want to try something different, so let's see how this goes. And I hope the audio is working okay. Anyway, yeah, so the first session I thought went really well, really impressed with it. The tutor is particularly good, I thought. Very easy to talk to, very good voice to listen to when you've got to listen to a voice for an hour and a half up to 2 hours, so very impressed there. Yeah, the actual content, a lot of it was sort of getting to know each other, going through the basics, ground rules, that kind of thing, and getting an understanding of what works well and what doesn't well for an online session. The main thing that I took away from today was the fact that I've been using the word webinar to mean pretty much any online session. And webinar doesn't really mean that. A webinar specifically means a one-to-many session, so one person delivering to lots and lots of people. Whereas an online learning session or an online workshop is more about something where there's one person delivering to no more than 10, possibly 11, but definitely not 12 people at any one time, and this makes it a session that's really interactive, and there can be discussion in there. So I'm going to find that I've found that useful already, because, as I say, I've been using one word to mean everything, and it could be that people have been looking at things that have been advertised in the past, and saw it's a webinar, therefore they don't want to do it, where it's not necessarily a webinar, it's actually been a training session. So that's something to think about and bear in mind. The assignment that we had and a bit of additional work we had looked at a couple of articles that sort of highlighted tips about doing online sessions, whether webinar, well actually it was actually, I think they used the word webinar, but to be honest I think we're actually talking about online learning workshops. And pretty much all of these tips, once you go through them, are all just general tips for delivering training full stop. So things like make sure that you plan ahead, make sure that you've got some interactivity in there, try and make it personal and rather than just reading a script, and definitely don't read a script off a PowerPoint. Yeah, so those kind of things. There were some exceptions, some things that were specific to online webinars or online learning sessions. One of the main ones that sticks out to me is make sure that if you're going to have a recording, well, first of all, make sure you do have a recording of an online workshop, and when you have the recording, make sure that it's easy to find, so it's obvious where it's going to be, and it's not hidden away on some page hidden in the back end of your website somewhere. So again, some useful tip there. That's sort of the main one that stood out for me. Right, so far it's all gone well. Looking forward to 2 sessions on Friday, so we'll see if I end up doing another video blog reflection after that.